What's going on, crypto fam, and welcome back. This is a very, very important video. I want to do a full breakdown on this new trading platform that's been like literally the talk of the town. Everybody's buzzing about it. Everyone is switching over to it because they just got everything, right? Like everyone is literally excited about this terminal because for one, it offers so many other cool things that most platforms don't even have. They make your investments, like your investment trading, just so much easier and cooler. Plus, I'll show you how we earn back Solana, which is just free money for just simply using the platform. And I'll show you how much Solana I've earned. Plus, I'll even show you guys my profits and losses so far while using this platform, which in my opinion is my favorite as of right now. So without further ado, let's dive straight into it. So the first step to gain access to this platform, you will have to use an invite link that that was given to you by someone, either like an influencer or something like that. But obviously, you want to make sure you're using the correct link to begin with. So if you look at the top left right here, you can see that the website itself, right, it's called Axiom.trade. You can take out this last part. Actually, take that off. So it should say Axiom.trade. That's AXIOM period TRADE. And again, I'm going to put an invite link at the bottom of this video in the description so you guys can join. And again, so first step to gain access to the platform, you have to use an invite link by someone who was pretty much given invite permissions from the Axiom Exchange team. So like I ended up going to their Discord and I spoke to the team and they saw that I was like an influencer that's into crypto. So they pretty much automatically gave me the ability to invite others, so you can pretty much click on the invite link that I'm going to put again in the description. And yeah, so when you click on the invite link, right, I'm gonna pretty much pull this up right here. So like for me, this is like my referral link, my slash invite link. When you click on that, it's going to send you to the Axiom.trade website. And then from there, you're going to be able to either sign up using your Phantom wallet or sign up with a Gmail account. I prefer to using like a Gmail account. And I will say, like the first time I tried signing up using Gmail, it didn't work the first time. Like I'm gonna be honest, like since Axiom, this exchange is pretty new. So when I first signed up, it was kind of glitchy and stuff. And like the first time it didn't let me sign up. So I ended up using a different Gmail account. And then I was successfully able to like get in and stuff. So once that happened, everything else is pretty much smooth. So yeah, figure out what you want, how you're going to sign up and everything. And then another important note is like I feel like this is something you guys should definitely kind of understand. This is their official Twitter slash X account, right? It's called Axiom Exchange or at Axiom Exchange. And I noticed at first they didn't have any videos. They didn't have even like any post at all on their platform. This is actually like their first post that they posted 5 hours ago. And the reason being, like the reason behind this is because they're trying to make a super cool like entrance to the crypto space. So they basically are so they basically have nothing besides this only post, like this post right here, on their X account right now. So if you do want to see updates and you need help from the Axiom team, you must join their official Discord channel and you can create like tickets which will allow you to pretty much ask any questions and learn more about the trading platform itself, which is right here, this link. So their Discord link is right here, right? And then this is their website, Axiom Trade. Let me see if it does the new sign up thing with me. Yeah, so okay, so it doesn't do it for me because I'm already signed in. It's all good. But yeah, so that's their official X account. All right, so important to just have that. So number number zero. This is pretty much number zero. So pretty much how do you deposit? So in order to deposit, what you like, you're gonna have to deposit Solana. What you would do is if you look at the top right corner, right, you can see right here because zoom in a little bit. So you zoom in right here. You don't have to zoom in. I'm zooming in, but you click right here. This is where your balance would be, right? This little wallet icon. And when you click on this, it says deposit and withdraw. So if you click on deposit, this is where it pops up your QR code where you can either like scan it. Let's say you're using like a device like a phone or a tablet, and you have your crypto wallet on that other device, and you pretty much can like scan the QR code, or you can just copy your address and then paste it into whatever wallet you're going to be sending your Solana, and then from there you can send it and stuff. Then they also have another option to where it says you can buy Solana. like using Coinbase. So I'm assuming like once you like connect your Coinbase account, you'll be able to like buy Solana straight for through here, while like it'd be like linked to your Coinbase account or whatever the case is, right? So you have that, and then in order to withdraw, pretty much the same thing. Well, similar. You click right here on this little wallet icon. You click on withdraw, and then from here, this is where you'll see the your Solana balance. I have 1.1 Solana, which is like equal to like 200 some bucks. You put the amount that you want to put in. Let's say you want to withdraw zero point 0.5 Solana, which is like $97, right? And then there's other chains you can also use for this. Like this isn't a Solana only platform. Like you can use different chains. You have like Ape Chain, Base Chain, Bitcoin Blast, like different little things and stuff. I mainly use it for Solana. And then again, right here, you'll put the address that you want to withdraw your Solana in right here. And then you'll click let me see. I don't have the address in there right now, but when we have the address in there, it'll pretty much say like withdraw. You click on the button. All right, so that's pretty much how you deposit and withdraw. Moving forward, we're going to take a look at all these tabs that are at the top right here. So starting from the top left where it says discover. If you see this, if you click on discover, you can see like some of the coins that are pretty much just like trending. So you have these coins, CZ's dog, Dev AI, Pepe the King Prawn. Like these are the coins that are like trending. And usually trending would be based on like the amount of volume that people are like that's going into the coin. So like the amount of transactions, or the amount of trades, or the amount of holders and that type of stuff. Or it could just be trending based on like if yeah, it's usually based on volume. Yeah, it's usually based on volume. So yeah, so otherwise, yeah, it also shows you, which is pretty cool. Like another reason why I love this platform, if you look right here, like it shows you the market cap, the liquidity, the volume, the transactions, right? Everything I pretty much said. But even right here where it says the audit log, if you zoom in, it literally shows you. So it says right here, it says this has 1.7%. Um, so I'm assuming this is probably. Oh, yeah, so this is the top 10. So this is the top 10 amount of people who are holding the tokens, I believe. So you can click on that. Yeah, it's the top 10 because it's literally right here. So the top 10 holders in this specific coin is 1.7. They're holding 1.7% of the supply, right? But this actually, this is a honeypot. This is literally a honeypot, and this is actually perfect because like some people don't even know what honeypots are, but this is a scam pretty much. So this is literally a scam. So the fact, like, to a normal person who don't know much, who might not know much, they might think that this coin is pumping, like, oh crap, like this thing is pumping. But in reality, this is like one or maybe like a handful of people who are pumping a coin, trying to make it look like it's like a natural pump. But in reality, if you try to buy into this, like it's going to be a trap. Like you will lose money, because again, and the reason why they call it a honeypot is because it's to like lure people in to make them think that they're getting into a coin that's pumping, but this is literally a fake pump. All right, so just throw that in mind as well. Um, yeah, because I mean, and look, if you look at the if you go back to the token info, it literally tells you. Look at this. It tells you right here, 99.42% are insiders. In other words, 90 like the people they have 99.42%, um I believe, of the supply pretty much. In other words, like I said before, and look, it says 800. I mean, it says 8,000, 8,100 holders. That's fake. That's literally fake. So you have to be careful with like between honey, like with honeypots and stuff. Yeah, very dangerous, very very dangerous. And this is very important too. This whole token. If we're gonna dive into that later. But yeah, let's go back to the Discover. So yeah, it pretty much shows like the trending tokens. I'm not going to spend too much time on that. If we move over to where it says Pulse, this is where a lot of the magic happens. So if you ever been one of those people who was like, yo, how are people getting into coins at a 5,000 market cap? Like people getting in so early to coins that are just made. They only been like the coin only been made for a few minutes or something like that, and people get in and they make 5 times the money or 10 times or 20x their money so fast because they get in early. This is basically one of the things that they do, right? Pretty much one of the main things they do. So if you look on the started from the left side, there's three different type of things that you can see. This on the left side, on the far left, is new pairs, where like this section is where all the new tokens are being created. And that's why if you look right here, all of their market caps are super low. Like this has a 7,000 market cap, which is small, very small. 6,000 market cap, 5,000 market cap, 7,000 market cap. So it like even when you literally see like these tokens, like this one is going to move down, this tether one, you see it's moving down because it's getting pushed. Getting pushed down by newer tokens, right? So these are where again these are where all the new tokens are being made, and then the final stretch. This area is where tokens are pretty much it's kind of like their second stage, where you see tokens that are like around like 60,000 market cap, 50,000 market cap. These are the tokens that are like like growing in volume or growing in holders and stuff, and like once they get to a certain like a certain level, they'll go to this side. And then one thing that's important, like very important about this side, the final stretch, is when you look at like the top coins, is usually like the top first one or the top two, top one, top two. But you'll be able to literally see a coin that is that's going through something called a migration. And pretty much when a coin goes through a migration, it means that it reaches like a certain market cap, and the market cap is usually like 81,000 market cap. And whenever a coin goes through a migration, because all these new coins are being made from like pump fund, like pump.fund and stuff. And a lot of times when people make them through pump.fund, you're only able to find these coins through like a platform that picks up on pump.fund coins. But when a token like this is the perfect one. This lonely guy is the perfect because you see right here, let me zoom in, you can see like some little thing going on right now where it shows this little, I can't put my mouse right there because it'll hide it. But if you look to the left of my mouse right here, you can literally see that it's like some little migration thing happening. If you click on this, right? If you look on the right side right here, it literally says, this pair is currently migrating to Radium. This may take up to 30 minutes. In the meantime, you can still place limit orders and buy, sell on migration. So whenever the migration is done, and what this pretty much is, once this coin migrates, it goes to Radium, which is a public, like decentralized swap that anyone in the world can access. And then that's usually when like now instead of people having to come to like this trading platform or pump.fund, now anyone can just go to Radium and also um they can buy it from Radium. So usually, right, or this was the thought from the first, like from the beginning. Usually, like when a coin would get sent to Radium, it opens more doors for people to just go there and just buy the coin, right? Like, but one thing I realized is like after the migration, you can either see a coin continue to go upwards, or you can even see a coin start to dump. So you can see a coin, pump up from 7,000 market cap up to an 80,000 market cap, which would be an 11x. So this coin right here, it just jumped up to a 114K market cap, right? Or let me see. Let me switch it to switch it right here. Go back. So this one is currently at a 109K. But again, if we look at the token info, we can literally see that there's 78% insiders in here, which is dangerous. And there's also 80% bundling, which pretty much means that they like the person who has a large amount of the supply, instead of them having it in one wallet, they pretty much allocate it in like, they pretty much split it up into different wallets to make it look less suspicious. But yeah, so again, I'm just kind of speaking on like what the migration can be, but this is also like, in my opinion, a risky, pretty much scam in my eyes. Like you got to be careful with these for sure, all right? And they didn't even burn the liquidity, so this is like a scam pretty much. They didn't burn the LP, right? Crazy amounts of bundling and then insiders. So yeah, but yeah, just to give you an idea of what the migration stuff is, right? So going back to Pulse, again, this is where you kind of keep an eye on and see like which tokens are going to go migrate and which ones to maybe keep an eye on, for example. And then on the right side, right, the third one is the migrated. So these are the tokens that went through they went through the migration, and now you usually would see coins at a higher market cap, but then you see some kind of go downwards because they weren't a legit coin to begin with, or they just didn't perform well. But yeah, when you see coins on the migrated side, this is where you'll start seeing coins that have like the like 100,000 market cap, 500,000, 1 million, 2 million market cap, because these are the coins that went through migration and may proceed to grow or proceed to kind of just die off, right? So this is where, again, this is pulse, right? Moving on to number three, we have trackers, right? So we have trackers, and this is, like, in my opinion, one of the coolest things about Axiom, right? So when you come to trackers, starting on the left side, this is where you can pretty much like track different wallets that you feel like are worth looking into, or whatever the case is. So, for example, what I did, right? Um, I have different, like, several different wallets that I track. And the thing I like about Axiom, you can even, like, you can rename them. You can rename the wallets that you track, and you can put like an emoji. Um, you could put like an emoji next to their name. So, like, say for example, if you're taking a look at one of the coins that they invest in, it'll show their emoji icon, and you can already kind of get an idea of who that is based off of, who you pretty much named it after, right? So, for example, this guy right here, this wallet that I follow right here, I noticed that I noticed that him, um, I noticed that this guy, this developer, he had a lot of coins that would like migrate. And one thing that's cool about Axiom, again, Axiom shows you how many tokens that a developer has migrated. In other words, like how many tokens, yeah, how many tokens a creator has like gotten to that migration stage. So, for example, let's look at this one. You see this right here? This justice for Corey. If you look right here, it shows that this developer has gotten 44 previous projects to the migration stage. And at the beginning, I used to think that that was like a plus, because I'm like, yo, like, if they have this many that reach migration, then that mean they have some type of like skill or knowledge to have it, like, making a coin pump. But you have to be careful, because there's also some scammers who, they create a honeypot, which creates that fake looking pump that I showed you earlier. And they'll do that, like a fake pump, um that'll get it to to the migration stage, yeah. And then it'll just, that's how they can also get like a migration badge, but it's not a legit migration badge. So you have to be careful on who's doing legit migrations, and who's doing like fake migrations, right? Um, so again, going back to the wallet manager, this is a wallet that I found on a KOL scan, and KOL scan is like a website where it keeps track of like popular and well-known um callers, which, if you're unfamiliar with like KOLers, they're pretty much like influencers, but they're influencers who have more, like more of an audience that kind of follows them, or like they might have like a greater insight on, like, on meme coins and certain trading. And a lot of times, like, they're called KOLs because, like, for example, a KOL can pretty much be like, hey guys, like, I found this coin called dog with phone, and I think this is going to be the next 100xer. And usually they'll have like a fan base, or like a following where, their following is kind of ready to kind of just ape into things that they are aping into. And that's usually how, like, some KOLs are and stuff. Like, some of them you have to be careful of, because I follow some KOLs, and I notice, like, some of them, like, at the end of the day, they're human just like us. Like, some of them, they find some good moves, but also some well-known KOLers, like, they make mistakes like anyone else, and they lose money like anyone else as well. But this website, kolscan.io, when you come here, you can literally come here, and if you click on leaderboard, you can see who, like, the top callers are. And it'll show you how much money how much money they made. So Cupsy, and this is one KOL person I follow. It shows that he's made $246,000 in the past day, because it says daily, right? And it says weekly he's made $1.2 million in the week, like, weekly, and he's made over $7 million monthly. Or my bad, it actually switches people. Okay, so Cupsy, for daily and weekly, he's number one, but for monthly, this guy Kenzo is number one, right? But again, yeah, so it shows you how many successful trades they've done, and it also shows you how many failed or like unsuccessful trades they've done as well, right? Um, so you have that, and then going back to wallet tracker, or going back to the tracker page. So that's pretty much how wallet trackers is. And then in order to add in wallet, all you have to do is click right here where it says add wallet. You click on add wallet. And if you're wondering how to find a wallet, usually, like, if I'm looking at a coin, let's say I'm looking at a coin and I click on this one, and then at the bottom, right? If you look at the bottom, you have these options that pop up where it says positions, and it shows your positions, certain orders you might have. It shows you the holders that are part of this coin specifically. And sometimes I'll take a look and see like what the top traders are in this coin, right? And I'll see like, oh, okay, this person made $54,000 or something, or and like if I feel like a person is worth looking into, I'll just click on their wallet address. Like you click on their wallet address right here. All right, go back. You click it. You'll click on the wallet address like this, and then from here you can literally just copy. Right, you can just copy their wallet, right? Or you can even rename their wallet to track it, right? But if you want to add it, you'll go back to trackers, and then you click on and where is it at? You go to wallet manager. You click on add a wallet right here. I'll just say random wallet. I'll say random wallet. And then right here, I'll paste the wallet address, and then it'll say bam, and then now they're added random wallet. And now I can track that person. And then if you want the notifications on, like whenever they buy or sell something, and you want to be alerted, you can click on the bell, and when it's red, you'll get alerted. If you want to turn it off, you click it, and then it'll say wallet updated, and you won't get alerted by them anymore. So now I'm going to delete it. Yeah. So that's wallet tracking, and then on the right side, we have the Twitter tracker, right? And one thing that's cool about this, and I feel like this is one of the biggest like cool things that I've noticed a lot of smart investors, more so trenchers. That's what they call them, like the people who are in the trenches, people who are like meme coin traders and stuff. A lot of them have a Twitter tracker, and pretty much what this is like this thing will track like very important or popular like crypto companies, crypto influencers, crypto KOLs, crypto news channels, like just like the normal news channels, or like they'll even follow like Donald Trump because I mean now he's the president. They'll follow Elon Musk because it's Elon Musk. He's very important in crypto. Like so pretty much again like this wallet tracker, I mean this Twitter tracker keeps track of several different things. And one thing I noticed that people do, they'll literally look at this. They'll have this pulled up. And one thing that I like about Axiom is if you click on, or let's say you go back over here. Let's say you go over here and you're looking at certain coins that you're just kind of just trying to look around and see what's popping up. You can click at the bottom left, right? And you actually can't see that. That moves up a little bit. If you click at the bottom left of the screen where my mouse is, right? Where my mouse is moving. If you click on Twitter tracker, you can actually pop it out and you can have this popped up. And what people will literally do for hours and hours and hours, and this is why they say they lock in because they do this for hours. They pay attention to this. And let's say, for example, let's say Elon Musk tweets something and Elon Musk says, uh, let's say Elon Musk says, memes rule the world. There'll literally be somebody like 10 seconds later who will create a meme coin that says memes rule the world, right? And it'll probably be like the ticker would probably be like MT, it'll be like dollar sign MTW, which will stand for memes, or no, it'll be ticker MRTW, which will stand for memes rule the world, right? And that's literally what people do. And that's how that's how most of these meme coins happen. Like people, they pay attention to the news, they see what's trending, they see what has a strong narrative. They look at what could be a potential meme coin that has, a strong potential of growing, and then they'll look for that. And then sometimes like what I'll even do, like let's say for example, let's say for example, let me see if I can try to find one. So this hockey one, it says Jack Hughes, first team USA, chance bigger. So let's say I'm like, oh, Jack Hughes. All right. So sometimes I'll even like type it in. I'll type it in like Jack Hughes, and I'll see if like a person created that coin based off of the name. Or I'll take a look at the new pairs and see which ones are being created. Cause I guarantee you, like once you see some popular news, if you look on the new pairs, you're going to see it be created by somebody. Like it's going to be created by somebody. But you also have to keep in mind that like there's several, like there'll probably be like 5, 10, 20, 30 of them that are created. If there is one that performs well, you have to always find that one that performs well. Because like sometimes Like, and you might come across the one that does bad, but the other one that did perform well was just a different one that was created later, or it had a different, like, acronym or something, you know. But yeah, so that is pretty much the as far as the trackers, that's the wallet tracker and the Twitter tracker. And what else can we just talk about? So yeah, so next one is perpetuals. I won't dive too much into this. I will say about the perpetuals, I only recommend using perpetual options when you are like a skilled investor and someone who is like in tune with the overall market and have like, investment money you can afford to risk losing if, something goes wrong, because this is like a very high risk, high reward kind of feature in crypto. Doing like perpetual longs, doing like perpetual longs and perpetual shortings and stuff. But if you want to learn more about this, just go on YouTube and type in like perpetual long, like yeah, perpetual longs, perpetual shorts, and just say like breakdown or explanation videos, and I'm sure you'll find some videos that kind of show you how that works. And I'll probably even do like a separate video, but I don't want to spend too much time on that. So yeah, I'll just move on to the next thing. So next thing we have is yield. So pretty much Solana yield is a broader term. Yeah, so like yield is pretty much like a broader term for like representing the potential return on a crypto investment, which can be, earned through various methods like staking, yield farming, or lending. And it's pretty much like a potential way of earning passive income for doing anything of the following that I just said. And I feel like, again, this is something else you can kind of just look up on YouTube and kind of type in. And I noticed for Axiom, they offer 5.71% APY. But again, like I said before, this is something you want to learn, you want to know more about before you just putting your money into it, right? Because you want to do it the right way. You want to make sure you're not losing money and all that good stuff. All right. So let's move over to a portfolio. So this is my portfolio right now. If you look on the top right side, or like the kind of more so the upper right side, you can see my 7 day, my 30 day, my max. I have some wins. I also have some losses. I'll be open about that. I'm transparent. I don't mind. If you look at the bottom right here, it'll show like my active positions, which is kind of weird to me because I always make sure I sell my coins, but I'm assuming I have like some dust tokens that I haven't fully sold or something like that. So yeah, you can see your active positions. So pretty much, let's say for example, you bought into a token, and if you might forgot about it or something like that, it'll show you like which positions you're in. So for example, just to kind of zoom in, I had bought this coin that was called MWG. It was called Me More General, and I bought $42 of it, and I sold $256. So I profited from that. So it was like a 505% gain, profit gain. I put some money into this potato coin, put $60 in, took $170 out. Um, Let me see if I can show my losses too. I know I got some losses too. Where's the loss at? Mm, yeah, it shows my losses up here, but it don't. Let me see. 42 market cap, P and L. Okay, so for example, so yeah, so if you go to your history, I bought this coin called Subtard. I put $39 into it, and I sold $15 of it because it wasn't performing well. So that was a negative $23 loss, right? So lost a little bit of money there. So again, it shows you what you might have made. It shows you what you might have lost. Oh, even this one right here, I put like 138 bucks in. I sold $32 because I realized it wasn't worth it. It was actually like the wrong coin too. So yeah, I ended up losing 106 bucks on there. So I got some losses. I got some wins, but my unrealized P&L right here, it says $316 plus $316, which is good. And then my available balance is $234 because I have 1.1 Solana right here, right? Um, or do I have, I might have some coins that I haven't sold yet or something. Yeah, unrealized P&L. I don't know. I'm gonna have to come back to this, but yeah. So this is pretty much where your wins, losses, and everything. Now let's go over to rewards. If you click on the top where it says rewards, this is another reason why I love Axiom, man. Like beautiful, beautiful. This is one of the things that really convinced me to use this platform. So you have your very own like reward system, right? So for me, I'm currently at the silver level. I'm ranked silver, and it shows the amount of points I have. It shows you like my oh, also, damn. Let me go back to portfolio real quick. Another thing I forgot to actually show you. You can burn dust. I didn't even know you can burn dust tokens. That's dope. I wonder if you burn dust tokens. It says this will destroy all the remaining tokens for now, then close your position to give you back. See, look, you can literally burn tokens, and get Solana back. So if I was to burn this token right here, it'll give me 0.002 Solana back. If I burn this token called Pump Coin, it'll give me, that's dope. So like literally, if you have dust tokens and stuff, you can burn them and you'll get Solana back, right? And that's why I love, like, I'm telling you, man, beautiful. And then another thing is if you want to share your P&L, let's say for example, you got into a trade. Let's say you make some money. Let's say you're feeling good. You want to show off. You want to show off a little bit. You can click on this little icon right here where it says share P&L. P&L stands for profit and loss. When you click on this, it'll show you how much you invested, and your position, and it'll show you how much you made, right? So it showed how I made $214 and the percent gain. And then I can literally right click this, right? Or I can click on download and I'll download this and I can, share it to, Twitter, share it to, a social media platform. And also that's like another way you can kind of like, if you want to share your like referral link and stuff, you can kind of show your proof, your receipts and stuff. Coming back over to the rewards section, right? Again, I'm silver. So it says I get 2.5x the rewards. It says the amount of Solana that I earned so far is 0.38 Solana. If we do the math on that, 0.38 Solana, let's do the math on that real quick. Coin market cap. 0.38 Solana. No, don't go there. Don't go there. I don't know what that is. Here we go over here. Coin market cap. The market is looking kind of good overall right now. I see things kind of going up. If you click on Solana, and if you go right here to the Solana to USD converter, 0.38 Solana is $74. So I made $74, and I've only been using this platform for like a solid 2 weeks or like a week and a half. Like it hasn't been that long, but I made $74 based off of just completing different tasks, referring people, by trading and like doing trades and stuff. So yeah, I've earned 0.38 Solana. So I can literally claim it. It says the button down here, you can see it. It says claim 0.38 Solana. I'm not claiming it yet though. I want it to kind of add up. And then it shows you your quest, where it says, like when you refer a certain amount of people, you get a certain amount of points. When you trade, more like a certain amount of Solana, you get more points. And then it says if you make a certain amount of transactions, you get even more points, right? And it shows you your progress on that. If you come down here, it'll also show you like your progress and stuff, like for referrals. And then on two, you get a 30% referral rate for people who sign up under you, or yes, pretty much sign up under you and stuff, which is pretty dope, right? And then points breakdown. Yeah, so this shows you all the information for that. All right. Now let's go back over to Discover. I know this video is at 33 minutes, which is crazy. I'm trying to speed it up a little bit more. So coming back over to the post. Let's go to the post. Yeah, let's come back over to where the to post, right? So if we look right here where it says display, right? If you click on display, one thing I like about this is you can change how the font looks. If you want like small font, or if you want a bigger font, me, I prefer bigger font because I hate kind of straining my eyes to look at it, like, see things. So I use the large metrics, which is, again, a bigger font. If you click right here, it says gray buttons or color buttons. What this does is change. It literally changes where, when it comes down to your quick buy, which you see, if you look on the left side of my mouse, my quick buy, which is right here, and it's how you set it up, run a dive into that. But it changed the colors of your quick buy. So it can be, gray like that, or it can be blue. I like it to keep it blue because it stands out more. And then it says show hidden tokens. One thing that's cool about Axiom, you can literally hide tokens that you don't want to see anymore. So let's say, for example, you come across a token, and this is the perfect one, this Kenya one, because if you look right here, it shows that the top 10 holders, they hold 99% of the supply. So in other words, they can rug the hell out of you if they want to. They can completely just dump on you because they have 99% of the supply. This is obviously a rug scam. I mean, a rug pull, right? So if I want to, I can literally be like, all right, I don't want to see this coin no more. I can click on, like, when you hover your mouse over this, and I am like, I think you should be able to do this on mobile and stuff, but I am on desktop. Desktop is probably easier. But if you hover your mouse over a coin, you can literally click on this little eyeball that says hide token, and it'll literally hide the token for you, and then it'll disappear. So you can literally get rid of coins that are obviously like scams and stuff, right? So and then if you want to like re-show them, you can click on that to show the hidden ones, right? And it says show hidden ones, and then if you want to hide them again, you just hide them. And then it says compact tables. So if you take a look, right, take a look in the background. Let me move this out the way. Take a look in the background. You can see that when like it looks like this. If I click on it, it adds it like a space, like right here, and it kind of just gives like each section like some space. I prefer this one because it's kind of like spaced out. I don't like my stuff looking all mushed together. And then right here, another great feature, man. You can literally blacklist developers that you feel like are scammy, right? So if you click right here where it says blacklist developers, I can literally go to like, all right, I can be like, okay, like which people, and one thing that's cool about that, when it comes to these scammy developers, man, these things like these scammers, they do this for a living. So like when you look at a certain scammer wallet, like a certain developer, they'll create scam tokens like all fucking day. Like every day they'll create it. And if you don't block them, like they'll just continuously just kind of add more scam tokens to like the ones that you're trying to, kind of filter through, right? So let's say for example, if I wanted to just, add one, I'm like, nah, I don't like this one. Um, let's go to this one. So this one right here, if I want to, I'll click on it and I'll go to holders or let's look right here. I'll go to like the dev, right? On this little side right here. I'll click where it says dev. If you look under where it says trader, this is his wallet, right? So I'll click right here. I'll copy his wallet address. I'll come back over to post. I'll go to blacklist devs. I'll enter the developer address. I'll add it there, and then bam, I don't see that motherfucker no more. He's gone. Block him, right? So you can literally blacklist developers. That's a very cool feature. And then this right here, this is pretty much your like trading settings. Um, this is like your trading settings as far as I believe this is the trade settings for the quick buy. I believe is it for the quick buy? Let me see if it's for the quick buy or just in general. It might be for general. Let me see. Let me click on here. Go to my presets. So it's 2010. Let's see if I switch it. 2010 5. Let me see if it switch on the other side too. So 2010 5. Okay. So yeah, so this is pretty much your overall just trading settings when you're ready to like look for a coin, right? So oh my goodness. One thing I will be honest about Axiom, they've been having like some DDoS attacks and stuff, man. Like people have literally been like trying to crash the web, like crash the platform and stuff. So you will here and there kind of see some like, error messages and stuff. And matter of fact, this is the best segue to let you guys know if you're having like a connection unstable issue. If you look at the bottom of the screen where my mouse is, right down here, usually if it's green, that means everything is cool. It'll say connection is stable. But sometimes if it's yellow or red, just click on this little thing right here, and you can switch your server. So you can go to like US West, US East, EU, or Asia. You can kind of just switch servers if you feel like one server is just acting up, right? So we have that feature, which is cool as well. Yeah, so going back to your trading settings, you have three different presets, and pretty much the presets are did I skip the snipe? I skipped the snipe tool. All right, damn. Yeah, I'll go back to the snipe tool after this. So yeah, the presets. I mean, yeah, the trading set, trading sets or settings or whatever. If you look over here, you can pretty much see like your buy settings and your sell settings. This is where you come to change your slippage, your priority fee, your bribe fee. Slippage is pretty much just to kind of help you. Like if the transactions are moving super fast, you can kind of up your slippage or lower your slippage. I would watch a video on slippage to have a better idea of what slippage is. And priority that literally is based on how fast your transaction will go through. So like for me, I put 0.008 Solana, which is point one Solana is like $2. 0.01 would be like, oh no, my bad. Point one Solana would be $20. 0.01 would be like $2, and then 0.001 would be like 20 cents. So 0.008 would be like 18 cents or something like that. Solana already has like super cheap transaction fees and stuff, so you don't really have to have a super high priority. I just leave mine at 0.008 right now. And a bribe fee is also like another way of getting your transaction to go through quicker. A bribe fee is pretty much like a tip. Like whenever you order food on Uber Eats or DoorDash and you leave a tip because you like, I want a driver that's going to like, be quick with my food, you leave a tip. That's pretty much what the bribe is. The bribe is like a tip to help your transaction go through even further. So I leave that at 0.008 as well. MEV protection is pretty much that's pretty much a way to help your transaction like it's to pretty much help you not get front run by other investors, and to pretty much help you get like a position that you really want versus getting a late position that somebody stole from you. So MEV protection is like another way of having like a priority on your transaction and stuff. But keep in mind, like, and look into these things, because the higher you up these, the more money you'll pay in fees and stuff. So make sure you know what you want that to have. And then it's the same thing with the sell settings. And then you have three of these. So like for instance, one can be for like like a high priority when you're trying, like when you're really trying to buy in fast and stuff. And then you can have another preset where it's like it's a version that's it's cheaper on the fees and it saves you money. So you can pretty much just have just different ones that you can kind of cipher through and you want to use, because that's usually how it is. Sometimes you want to get in fast. Sometimes you don't mind getting in late or at whatever position. Not late, but like you don't mind paying less to get in. So yeah, you have that for the trade settings, and then for the snipe settings, which is very very interesting. Um, to the snipe settings. So for the snipe tool, this pretty much allows you it allows you to snipe and buy coins that are currently going through a migration, since you can't normally buy coins while they are migrating. I feel like that's very useful. And pretty much the same thing with here. Like you can change the slippage, add the priority, the bribe, and in order to get a snipe in, like whenever you see a coin that's going through the migration phase, if you hover your mouse over like in this area, that's when you'll be able to like, get a snipe in, and you'll be able to kind of like buy it, as soon as it's done migrating, right? There's no coins migrating right now, so you don't see it, but you'll see it once a coin is migrating. Let's see what else. What else? What else? Mm, oh, again, and then we have like the quick buy amounts, right? If you look right here, this is your quick buy amount. Um, Pretty much what this is, like, if say for example you see, or now we see it, or so now it's migrating, so now you can see where it says like the little sniper icon, and I can snipe it for however for however the amount I want to. Um, yeah, so you have that, and then again the quick buy is where, like, if you want to just buy, let's say you see something that pops up, and for whatever reason you feel like, oh shit, like I already know this is probably going to do something good, or it's just like a really like it's like a gamble you want to just do off rip. You can literally just click on this little thing, and it'll do like a shortcut buy that'll help you buy it even quicker, versus having to click on it and then go all the way over here and buy it and stuff, right? So this is the faster way of buying it. Now moving on to scouting coins and like using different filters and other tools to use once you pick a coin that you do want to research and stuff. So usually what I would do is, like, once I have the Twitter tracker up, and I see something that I like, what I'll usually do is, like, once I'm scouting, I always pay attention to, like, the top 10 holders. I pay attention to how much the developer's holding, how much is bundled and stuff, because if you like, you have to pay attention to these. You have to pay attention. Like, if you ignore these, you can get screwed badly. These things right here will literally tell you if it's a scam or not, right? So once I feel like I come across one that is worth looking into, I'll click on it. And what I'll usually do is, and I'm having a little issue, I'm gonna switch servers right now. Go back to USE. So we're at the USE right now. All right, so the connection is better. All right, so I'm gonna click on this one. Let's say, for example, I'm like, oh, okay, let me check out this coin. What I usually do is I'll always take a look at the token info. I always want to see, like, how many, again, you know, who has the supply, who's going to dump on me, this, that, and the third. And then I'll also take a look at the socials. And to take a look at the socials, when you look under the name of the token right here, you'll see like the X that stands for, X/Twitter. If you see like the little world, that means it's, their website. And then, just other little stuff. If you click on here, this will pop up, this will pop up X, but it'll pop up their name. Like, so it'll show any post that's where that has the name and address of that token. And if you click on here, which is like the little pill icon, this is the pump.fun, right? This is like the pump. This is where the coin came from, the pump.fun. So you can click on there. You can also like scroll down and see if people have comments and stuff. And then, so yeah, I'll check on the social. I'll check on the socials. I'll take a look at the market cap, the price, obviously. And then another cool thing right here. Usually on other platforms, you kind of have to scroll. You have to like usually scroll down to see the transactions. One thing that's cool about Axiom, if you take a look right here where it says the trades panel, if you click here, you can make your trades panel. You can put the trades panel on the right side to where it's like yeah, the right side of the chart. And I think this is just an easier way, like a better way of just kind of seeing things. So you can literally see the trades of the people, right? And it'll show like, okay, each person who's like bought in and stuff or sold. If you look at these icons, it'll show like, okay, this is the developer. They're a top 10 holder as well. And they also sniped, right? They also sniped it. And then this shows like this right here, this person is a pro trader. And then if you click right here where it says developer or dev, it'll show you what the developer has done so far. It'll show you, if they added liquidity, if they, bought it, like what the amount they bought, what they've sold. And if you click on you, it'll show you what you've done so far. And then if you click out of that, right, where nothing is highlighted, it'll just show everyone else. It'll pretty much show, like all the other trades that are just coming from every other person, right? Um, yeah, so you have that. And what else? What else? What else? So going back to the post, there's different filters that you can use for each section, right? So for the new pairs and for the final stretch and for the migrated, they each have their own filters. So where you can like, let's say for example, you're looking for a specific kind of coin. If you click on the filters, you can literally choose if you want coins that are already on Radium. Um, I'm not sure if already on Radium, but yeah, coins that are from like pump. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So you can see coins that have the protocol of Radium, Pump Down Fund, or Moonshot. So pretty much the coins that are like connected to those. Um, and then you can search like certain keywords that a coin might have, right? Or exclude keywords. So let's say for example, you're looking for a coin that has Elon Musk in it. You'll type in Elon Musk, and only Elon Musk coins will pop in. Elon, right? So I'll type that in, and then bam, all Elon coins pop up, right? Which is pretty cool. And then the same thing with exclude words. If you don't want to see any Elon Musk words or Elon or anything, you'll put that in there and you won't see them. You can also put like the bonding curve amount in there, like how close a project is to hitting the bonding curve before they migrate. You can also go like to the audit, which like it shows the age of the token. Like if you want to, say you want a coin that's that's 10 minutes old or something like that. Top 10 holders, if you want the the top 10 holders amount, dev holding percentage, snipers, insider percentage, bundle percentage, holders, the pro traders, and you can literally do that for the new pairs, for the final stretch, and for the migrated, right? And then on top of that, if you click right here where it says metrics, you can also put in like the a certain amount of liquidity that you want a coin to have, the amount of volume for like the amount of buys and sells that you might see, market cap, transactions, number of buys, number of sales, right? And the volume is usually like, let's say like $250,000 in volume. Between buys and sells, you put that in there and that'll pop up. So you have that. Um, what else? What else? What else? All right, now coming back over to, let's remove this out the way. Coming back over to here. So when you come to the chart, because the chart itself, there's just so many tools, man. Like there's literally so many tools when it comes down to like charts and stuff. And I'll even show you some of the ones I use. So if you take a look on the left side of this chart right here, you can literally see like there's different things you can use, right? So for example, you can create like little lines that you might want to be like, you know, for whatever reason, you could be like, all right, let me see if this coin is going to have, if you want to just see like, like the last support level that it might have or something like that, you can draw a line. You can also some other stuff. You can also like have little things you want to draw, like stuff. Like sometimes people just kind of just like sometimes if I'm talking about a chart and I'll be like, well, I don't know if this coin is going to go down further, if it's going to pump up. I'll kind of just like draw stuff or whatever the case is. Um, just kind of use it as my canvas. And then on top of that, let's move these out the way. And then there's one other tool that I think is very useful too. It's this one right here. It's a ruler. And what I usually do is, and I think I'll use a better example, but let's say for example, this coin right here is at a 3 mil market cap, and I want to see the amount of volume that is done between a certain time. Um, so let's go. I'll go back here. So let's say for example, I do this, and I'm like, you could take this ruler, and you can say like, okay, from here, you click it from here, and you do like, all right, from here, and it'll show you the amount of volume that like the token has done, like how many X's it created. So it said that this one did 1,300, it did 1,300%. So pretty much it did almost a 14x between here and there. Just a way of kind of seeing how a token perform. You have a spot where you can do certain emojis. You kind of just place emojis and stuff for whatever reason. Like just different little things you can add. You can kind of figure out. Um, there's definitely other useful tools and stuff. I recommend going on YouTube and just looking up like chart tools, like chart tool tutorial, and kind of just have somebody break this down. These type of tools, because these type of tools you'll see on pretty much all platforms. Bullx, Dex Screener, like anywhere you usually can see like coins and stuff and charts, you'll see those there, right? Um, uh, 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 Another thing I like to use down here is this little setting right here, where if you click on this, and you click on settings, you also have all this type of stuff right here. You can kind of change if you want to see things by regular, by percentage, um, logarithmic and stuff. One thing I like right here is I click on the settings and I turn on, if you click on the scales where it says scales, I'll click on where it says high and low price, because I like knowing where the high and low price is of a coin. I like being able to just automatically know like, okay, this coin went to an all time high of 5 million, and this all time low is obviously 6.2, or it'll show you like the nearest low, like the most recent low or whatever the case is, right? Um, I showed you guys the switching the transaction already. It's the trades table, the developer info. If you look down here and you can kind of move this by clicking on this line and kind of just like doing this. But if you click down here, you can see the trades of this coin. You can see the positions that you're currently in, like I'm currently in. You can see the orders that I might have going on right now. You can cancel them right there. You can see the holders of this coin, right? Like the top holders and stuff. See how much how much balance they have. Solana, the remaining amounts that they have. You can see the top traders that's in this coin as well, and you can see the developer tokens, and you can see like which tokens that this developer recently created, and like which ones might have succeeded, which ones might have been kind of rugged or whatever the case is, right? So just more tools right there. And then right here, this is your buy and sell settings, right? Buy here, sell here. I always use market. Market is when you just kind of just buying in. Limit is when you're trying to limit is when you're trying to get a specific price. So let's say for example, I'm like I don't want to buy at 1.9 mil market cap. I want to buy this when it drops down to 1.6. You can literally type in you can type in 1.6, right? Mil market cap. And then once if you put the amount you want to buy in and stuff, right? You put the amount in and you click buy, it'll put in an order so that if this coin drops down to that market cap that you want it to, it'll automatically buy in for you. And you could do the same thing for buy, you could do the same thing for sell. If it drops to a certain market cap, you can sell it. If it drops down or go to a certain market cap, you can buy, sell, whatever the case is. And then they also have like an advanced mode where they have it to where you can like if the developer sells or if the developer buys, you can buy in when the developer buys more, or if the developer sells, you can also sell it. So let's say for example, I'm like, man, or this is like, man, I want to buy, point 0.4 when the developer buys. Um, I can set that up, and then you can do the same thing for sell, right? And then you come down here. This is where your presets are. You can change your presets and everything. And then right here, it'll show you how much you've bought, how much you sold, how much you're holding, and then it'll show your profit and loss right there too, right here. And look, I just got an alert because somebody just used my referral code. That's another cool thing. Like when somebody uses your referral, it literally shows up, which is pretty cool, right? So now I got a new referral right there. Um, so yeah, that's pretty much like the main things I wanted to talk about. This video is already hitting an hour, which is crazy. I'm going to have to create those little like time marks and stuff so people can kind of just skim through the video. But other than that, man, this is pretty much like all the stuff that you need to know for Axiom. Everything that I use, I left nothing out. Literally everything that you know of, I've shared with you. And yeah, other than that, another thing I will say too is like another way that I feel like kind of helps me trade and find good coins is I go to this website called kick.com, and there's a lot of streamers here, like a lot of crypto traders who stream here. And sometimes like I'll just tune into them. Like this guy right here, I've been following him. He's like one of the best traders I've seen. This dude has made he's done a 10 Solana challenge, right? So he started off with 10 Solana, which is like $2,000. This dude, if you look right here, this dude literally has 1,263 Solana. So he's made well over $200,000 in the past like couple of days, right? And I think this is day 7 for him. So in the week. So like what I'll usually do is I'll like turn on his stream and I'll kind of keep an eye on some coins that he's looking at because like he has a good eye for it, and he has like a group that he's in, which have like just more eyes and stuff, and he also has a bunch of followers who are watching the same coins he get into. And I notice sometimes when he get into a coin and he's really getting into a coin that he thinks is really going to do good, I notice his followers kind of just follow him as well. And of course, I feel like you have to be careful with that too, because sometimes some streamers do use their own audience and fans and followers as extra liquidity. They kind of just use them to kind of pump and dump them. But sometimes I'll use it like shit. Like if I think it's a coin that's cool and I see him getting into it too, I'll get in as soon as possible, because I also know that it's gonna be a chance that some extra volume is going to be coming in from his own followers and stuff as well, right? And also just kind of just watch him to kind of just get the most recent ideas and strategies that these traders and stuff use, right? But yeah, I would kind of just, check out different traders and see how they're kind of working and see what their strategies are and find different tools and stuff. So yeah, other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this breakdown of Axiom, man. In my opinion, Axiom is the best freaking trading platform in existence. I've tried BullX, I've tried GMGN, I've tried Photon. Some of them are cool, some of them are not cool, in my opinion. I feel like Axiom overall is just like one of the best. Yeah, they're still having like some connection issues and stuff, and that's because they have some people literally attacking their website, trying to like mess it up. But at the end of the day, that's kind of just the risk. And I will say also be careful, when it comes down to putting your entire amount of Solana into Axiom, because one situation I put like majority of my Solana into Axiom, and they were having some issues one day, and I wasn't able to withdraw until the issues were fixed. So I will say like always have a background, like a backup platform that you use, just in case if Axiom messes up, you can use like another platform, so you won't be able to miss out on trades, and you can kind of like you won't be stuck, right? So that's just another tip from me. But other than that, hope you guys enjoyed this video, man. Again, if you guys are interested in signing up, use the invite link that's going to be at the bottom of this video in the description, and I'll pin it in the comments. And if you guys have any other questions, concerns on that, something like that, you can even DM me. But if you guys want the ultimate best help, and also just like strategies and having like one-on-one and even group sessions of using this platform, you gotta join our private group, man. We have a private group, and literally like any questions, any help that anyone needs, like we are literally dedicating our lives to helping you guys figure anything out, right? And yeah, so if you guys want more details on that, let me know about that. Message me on X/Twitter at Canoob77. I'll show you right now. Yeah, this is my X account right here. So at KANUBE77, just send me a DM. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. And oh yeah, let me show you guys some of the ones we've been finding, man. We got a 23x in our group recently from FIFA. This is I invested 58 bucks. Oh no. Actually, this wasn't mine. This is one of our our community members. He invested 58 bucks and he made $225 in profit, right? And he uses Axiom as well. He made another guy made $793 using Axiom as well. We got an 8x on this one right here. And I do live streams and stuff. I did a live stream the other day. Again, this is mine where I made 153 bucks on Axiom. Got a 43x when we found this coin called 1 cent. And we just reactivated our 24/7 AI bot that goes and find coins that have some good potential. So yeah, man, we're cooking right now. Do not miss out, man. Look at literally everything that we offer is right here. 24/7 AI gem scouter, X-ray scanners, group session, video chats, alpha calls, referral system, friendly community, crypto news, social booster, long-term planning, trading bot guidance, every single thing that you can dream of. And now we just found the platform, which is Axiom, which is like the only platform you really need, in my opinion. Right. But yeah, other than that, hope you guys enjoyed. Catch you guys on the flip side. Be safe in the crypto space and also be safe in the real world. Peace.